Welcome back to episode 2 of Burning This Bitch Down. Starting a farm in North Carolina. This is post-controlled burn. You have to do this twice, at least in this part of the country. You do it once in the wintertime, and then you do it again in the summer. Because if you go too hot and heavy the first time, you run the risk of killing all the trees. And I need those trees to keep away the people. I did not stay for the whole bonfire. 1, everyone forgot to bring marshmallows. And 2, it became very obvious that those boys were not that excited about Take Your Landowner to Work Day. They did try to distract me at one point with a nice little field trip to point out all the plants and trees growing on my land. To which I said, shh, don't name them. They are not pets. You're just making them harder to kill. Was wild blueberry. Was. Woodland firefighters, they are a different breed. I'm convinced they rub each other down with lighter fluid every single night. You'd have to be at least 53% closet arsonist to do that job. I have never seen a man hold a liquid bomb in one hand, light a fire at his feet, and pause only to take a smoke break. Savage. There were some real he-hims working out here that day. I don't think we've had many arsonists out here in Wilmington, North Carolina. At least not when I was a TV news lady, and at least none that were very good at it. It's always the same criminal. It's always some pasty Casper of a 16-year-old, and oddly, they usually stay and watch. We had one. His flame fetish was McDonald's dumpsters. He loved those. And after like the 3rd or 4th one that I got deployed out to with my little TV news lady camera, I sauntered over to him and I said, listen, I'm not saying you're guilty. What I am saying is that we've never seen you and an actual dumpster fire in 2 different places. So this would be a good time to run. We appreciate everything you've done here. We've been meaning to get those boys off the recliners. Thank you for your service. For all the really smart people who scored so high on their SAT, who said, just get a goat. You just get some goats and some cows and they'll clear all that out, yeah? What kind of goat? This is the proposed location of the house, far off the road, far away from people. However, at $9 a foot, that's worth saying twice, $9 a foot to run electricity, that may have to change depending on how many houses I sell this year or depending on whether or not I get drafted into World War III to make vegan MREs until our drones come home. I know someone's going to say, why don't you get solar? Yeah, get solar. No, I live in the deep south. We need air conditioning from March until November, sometimes all year round. I am not, absolutely not spending tens and tens and tens and tens and tens of thousands of dollars so that I can have a field full of panels and a warehouse full of lithium-ion batteries to hope and pray for a 23% conversion rate so that I might be able to run an HVAC for maybe 2-3 days. No, thank you. That's not boy math. That's not girl math. I don't have all my brain cells math. You can go save the planet. I will be out here in the middle of the woods with climate control and my giant diesel pickup truck. That is a fire line. Everything on this side, well done. Everything on this side, untouched. The fire lines will eventually get turned into riding trails, not for horses, for when I take the cows on walks after work, so they can tell me about their day. Originally, the pasture was supposed to go around the entire house because I have a dream of being able to open up a window in the morning and have coffee with my donkeys. Unfortunately, a farmer down the road pointed out to me that anything that shits in your yard while maintaining eye contact cannot be trusted and will probably attract flies. So they will have to go somewhere down here, and I will have to get a nanny.